Hey, this is Jay, and I just wanted to go over why I have not been posting very many videos. I will definitely get back to it. I will probably be posting a Whisper video here in the very near future and more AI automation videos. But some of the other stuff I wanted to do on this channel as well is cover more of the other side of the AI and automation space, and actually talk more about like AI development, because I have been essentially vibe coding a full-fledged app, like native app, for about 6 months now. This is built in React Native, and then it has a Supabase backend, and then also a little bit of AWS, so some Lambda functions to be able to handle some functionality outside of the app. But I have primarily used Cursor and a number of different AIs. I guess Gemini Pro is the one I probably use the most right now, along with GPT. And then I'm selecting a couple different models within Cursor to help implement some of that stuff. But I have been working on that, so just mostly want to document this a little bit, since I've been working on this for a while now, and see if there's any interest in I don't know, some guidance on AI vibe coding to build out like a full native app like this. So in this case, it's pretty fully featured at this point. Essentially the goal is to create kind of a nightlife app, to kind of figure out what's going on in your whatever city or whatever, and make plans for the evening, or essentially change plans when things are not what you thought they would be, sitting at a bar and you're bored and you want to look for something else to do. So the idea here is just, the nightlife app of Wave. So you've got your different venues. This is still kind of some test data here, but it's pretty fully featured. I'm actually looking at it from like more of an admin kind of situation where I would actually be getting notified of what people are looking to do. But I can change the different regions, and select where I want to go. Then we have our featured venue situation. I can actually search for a location that I want to go to, and filter by different properties. So if I'm looking for a happy hour or whatever, or just looking for something within a certain neighborhood. And beyond that, there is a TikTok style or Instagram Reels style video functionality. Obviously, some more test data. There's not the most useful videos. And also some story functionality, so we can see, people that have posted their own stories about whatever, themselves or from certain venues. And there are posts within this app, so you can post your update, post a status about, what you're doing, or maybe post what the venue is doing. Also posting to different sections, so you can, post from the business, or then just see what people are doing. You can also post directly to friends. Then be able to search for profiles that are on the app, so you can go find other buddies to DM with. So it's a pretty fully featured app at this point. And then the last thing here is just the profile setting. This is kind of the primary actually function of the app, is that, hey, like, I'm going to go out tonight, want to look for whatever, something to do nearby, and I'm looking for a club. So mostly just want to show, like, with the power of AI, you can vibe code your way into a pretty full-fledged app, more so than I think a lot of the popular and trendy videos on YouTube have been right now, where most of them just seem to be, these really light SaaS platforms that just kind of like aggregate data and give you a nice website. You can absolutely build like a fully fledged, fully native app. I'm building it in React Native so that I can cross-compile to iOS and Android. I'm primarily focusing on iOS at this point. I occasionally get Android versions working, but this is getting really close to submitting to the App Store. So I've consulted with a few different AIs at this point, Gemini and GPT and Perplexity, to make sure that I can hopefully make the app submission process as smooth as possible. But today I'm hopefully going to be working on, and this is when you log into the Wave app when it first starts, Wave Nightlife. Right now we have continue with Google. Apparently there's also a process, or it's also required for the App Store. There's only a few conditions where you don't need Apple sign-in, but since we're offering Google sign-in, I also need to offer Apple sign-in. So I will be working on that today. But mostly just want to kind of get this out here, see if there's any interest in the other side of building out full-fledged apps as opposed to just AI and automation. But again, I will get back to updating this channel with more AI and automation videos. But in the meantime, I just want to say thanks again. I know there's still been quite a bit of comments and still some traffic coming into the channel, even though it's been, a little over a month. So I really appreciate it. More tutorials coming soon. And also, I'm hoping to document more of this app that I'm building as well. So if there's more interested in that, please definitely let me know. And in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments or any other concerns, and I will see you in the next one.